Hey guys, today's video is part 2 of my last Sephora haul. I kind of went a little buck wild the last few times I went there, so I decided to break that down into 2 parts instead of having one video that was going to probably be 35 minutes long. But anyways, I do welcome you to go ahead and get a snack or a drink. Wine if you're over the age of 21. Otherwise, I will go ahead and jump right in. Excuse me, my voice is... it's coming and going because Michigan winter weather. It's April, but it's snowing outside. Anyways, so I will just go ahead and jump right in. The first thing that I'm going to talk about are these Anastasia eyeshadows that I got. Really, really pretty. They were having a kind of a promo, so to speak, at the Sephora by me. If you bought 4 of the eyeshadows, instead of being 12 individually, it came out to be $40, and then you also got a free little palette so that you could drop them in there. I of course got 2 of the same shade instead of buying 4 different shades because I'm really pretty and smart. But anyway, so this is the shade Fawn. So I will take it out of the packaging, maybe. Here's the shade Fawn. Really pretty. It's talked about quite a bit here on YouTube. It's beautiful. The formula is great. This is a really nice kind of a neutral brown. It's got a little bit of warm undertone to it, but I do really like it. It's a little bit, it's kind of similar to Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear, except I would say a little bit lighter and a little bit cooler than Cocoa Bear. That's pretty warm. It has a lot of kind of orangey red tones to it. But this is Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Fawn. Okay, next up is Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Blazing, and this is the one I actually got 2 of, so I have to take it, take one back and exchange it for something else. And this one's kind of like a reddish, kind of like a brick red brown. Really pretty. Will be really cool to wear in the summertime and in the fall. I mean, granted, you can wear it whenever, but so here's Blazing. Much more red. Still has some brown hues to it. Formula, again, is great. Really pretty. So this is nice. They blend out. They're buttery. They're smooth. Love them. They are $12 individually, but like I said, at least the one by me at Partridge Creek Mall in Clinton Township, if you are from near me in Michigan. They were running a little special that if you buy 4, it was only $40, and you got the free little palette, so you could put the colors in there. And then this one is in the shade Hot Chocolate. This is just a dark brown, really nice for kind of smoking out a, either really darkening up your crease, doing a really dark outer corner, or if you want to smoke out under the lash line. This is pretty dark. Again, this formula is really, really great. So if you deposit a little bit too much, you will be able to blend it out. Again, this is in the shade Hot Chocolate. So I got these 3 shades here, very neutral kind of tone shades that I went with. I've seen a handful of other YouTubers talking about these, so I figured I'd kind of take a look at them. I was actually shocked that they were only $12 individually. I thought that they would be probably closer to $20 individually, but really excited about these. I'm going to be putting these into my Big Z palette with my other Makeup Geek and Morphe shadows. Next thing I got Anastasia is the brow definer. Finally, I have literally never owned anything Anastasia before this Sephora trip. Is that weird? I think that's weird. So I got Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Soft Brown because my brows are kind of that like in between of blondish brownish. But anyways, I've only used this one time, but I did like it. I'm going to see if I can kind of swatch it here on my hand. I don't want to ruin it though. So here's kind of the shade that it gives off. Not too dark, not too light. It's kind of like an in-between, a little bit ashy, I would say. It's fairly neutral. But I did like it for the time that I used it. I will only be using this when I'm, probably going out or going somewhere fancy, I don't do a super bold brow on a day-to-day basis. I will typically just do like a tinted brow gel or the Benefit Give Me Brow. But I'm really excited that I picked this up. So far, I am impressed with it. Then from Anastasia, I picked up the liquid lipstick in the shade Craft, and I could not be more excited about this shade. I saw Jaclyn Hill do a video and use this lip months and months and months ago, and I was like, oh my god, that's so gorgeous. Like, I need to get my hands on that. I need to get my hands on that. Well, almost none of the Sephoras by me were carrying anything by Anastasia besides the brow products. And then all of a sudden, the last time I went into the one at Partridge Creek Mall, they had the liquid lipsticks, the lip glosses, the eyeshadows, like all this stuff, and I was like, what? I had to like beg my friend to like pull me away. It was really sad. It was getting out of hand, so we had to get out of there. But anyways, I picked up the shade Craft. It is so beautiful. Look at this. Did you hear that? It's angels singing. That's what that is. It's so pretty. Of course, you know, if you know anything about these liquid lipsticks, you know that these are incredibly, incredibly opaque, pigmented. You swipe them on your lips, it's not going anywhere. They do dry to a matte finish. So if you don't like that, I would recommend staying away from these, but they do have corresponding lip glosses by Anastasia. I think they're a hair cheaper as well. And I think almost every shade that's in a liquid lipstick comes in the lip gloss. So I just love this shade. It is so pretty. It's the prettiest like burgundy berry reddish toned. I'm obsessed with it, so I cannot wait to rock this. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it to first. It's not gonna be to work because I would probably be looked at like a nut job, but I'm so excited to wear this for a date night or something. I don't really care. I might wear it on Saturday afternoon by itself. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, next up I got the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Berry. Number one, the packaging of this stuff is so pretty. Like, I know I was talking about this in the first part of the video. I got the moisturizer and the setting spray of this line from Tarte, the Rainforest of the Sea. And this is, the box is gorgeous in itself, but then I open it. It is this gorgeous mint green with gold starfish on it. It's so pretty. It says Tarte in the little top of it. It's kind of like a packaging is almost like cardboard, which is kind of strange, but whatever. As long as it doesn't break on me, I don't really care. But the inside is this gorgeous like gold on the, you know, what do you call this? Gold. I'm sure it's not actual gold, but the shade is gold. And then I've already used this, so that's why the tip is like this. But it is so pretty. I'll kind of swatch it next. You can hardly see it. It is so pretty. It's just like it's like a really light wash of this, but sheer and glossy and smooth. This is supposed to also be really hydrating, which is great because it is something you can kind of do on the go and still have a little bit of color without going over the top. Again, this is in the shade Berry, and this is the Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea Quench Lip Rescue. When I did use this, it did have kind of a little bit of a cooling sensation, a little bit of a minty scent, but I didn't really think that it tasted like mint or that it was overpowering anything. I'm really, really liking this. I like all of the Rainforest of the Sea products so far that I have picked up. I'm not going to get all of it because quite honestly, I don't need all of it. I don't need the cleanser. I don't need, you know, the lip primer. I don't need all of those things. I just picked up what I knew that I would use. So really like this. I do recommend picking it up. The packaging is so freaking cute in itself. So yeah, good job, Tarte. And last but most definitely not least, I picked up the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. This shit right here is black as black as black could be. It is pigmented. It swipes on so easy. I'm so impressed with it, and I'm not even like an eyeliner person. Like, I just recently started wearing, forced myself to start wearing eyeliner, and I really, really like this. Like, of course, it's a little bit expensive because it, you know, it's sold at Sephora and it's by Kat Von D, but Honestly, I've heard really, really good reviews about this, which is why I went to pick this one up specifically. And so far, I'm very impressed. I would say it's worth the money. If you are looking for a badass black as shit eyeliner, here it is. You're welcome. Anyways, that is it, you guys, for my part 2 of the Sephora haul. Don't have anything else to say. Of course, I do want to remind you, be nice to yourself and be kind to each other. Bye, guys.